Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Yes, so a storm of emotion in the palace as Queen Naomi reclaims her global status. What are we talking about? It is not a small something. No, they say there is royal jealousy as Ooni of Ife's wives mourn after, Queen Naomi, got her freedom that prepares her for international royal trip. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delarama. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source itself on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. I love your show. I do well, my people. If you're here to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now the palace of the Ooni of Ife, a place of grandeur, history, and royal intrigue, is once again a boiling pot of emotion, whisper, and unspoken rivalries. Because Queen Naomi, is set to reclaim her place on the global stage, a development that has left the Ooni other wives in a state of silent mourning. For months now, Queen Naomi had been scheduled for prestigious international royal engagement, but a hold on her international, passport due to, a case, We are all aware that, for this case, they took her passport away from her. They asked her, bring your passport, because the enemies thought that it was over. May they catch her, may they keep her, may she no run. As if Queen Naomi wanted to run. You think Queen Naomi has that kind of mindset? However, in a dramatic turn of event, her passport is now set to be released, clearing the path for her return to the global spotlight. A move that will once again solidify her position, not just as a spiritual powerhouse, but as an international ambassador of the Yoruba royal dynasty. What is even more compelling is that Ooni of Ife himself will be accompanying her on many of these prestigious trips, leaving his other wives in a state of despair and uncertainty. Now, while the Ooni of Ife's harem of wives had long adjusted to living in his shadow, each hoping to earn his exclusive love and attention, the return of Queen Naomi into the royal prominence has sent shockwave through, the palace. Sources close to the inner chambers of the palace reveal that the other queens... Sorry about that break. Sources close to the inner chambers of the palace reveal that the other queens had taken some level of comfort in the idea that, Naomi's inability, to travel internationally meant, to them, They were happy that Naomi could not travel internationally, because, of course, the passport was not with her, That meant a lot to them, that she would remain distant from the Ooni's affairs on a global scale. But now with her, reinstatement into international royal duty, she is not only back, she is back with authority. One of the wives who had quietly, nurtured dreams of accompanying the Ooni on diplomatic visit and state function, especially in Oyotunji, is said to be particularly distraught. A close palace aide revealed that his wife, who once saw herself as the Ooni's, favored companion, had even been preparing for future trips, only to find herself abruptly pushed aside in favor of Queen Naomi's triumph and return. Now, this has to do with Queen Naomi's power, What makes Queen Naomi return so powerful and intimidating to other wives? For one, she remains the mother of course, the Ooni of Ife's first son, Prince Tadenikawo, a fact that permanently ties her to the Ooni of Ife in a way no wife can match. While others may come and go, her status as the mother of the heir apparent to the throne remains. Secondly, Queen Naomi is no ordinary woman. Her prophetic anointing, her dignified composure, her unwavering grace in the face of challenges have earned her a level of respect and influence that no other wife has been able to command. Her international recognition as a woman of influence, spiritual leader, and global ambassador of Yoruba culture places her far above the rest, making her the only woman truly fit to stand beside the Oni of Ife's in the world stage. Okay, now, for the Oni of Ife, this move is not just about travel, it's about restoration. Insiders suggest that the king had long been displeased with the limitation placed on Queen Naomi, as he has always valued her wisdom, presence, and ability to represent the kingdom with grace. Now, they said Oni of Ife's decision to resume international travel with Queen Naomi is not just a political or a diplomatic strategy. It is a statement to the world, to Nigeria, and most importantly, to the palace itself. Queen Naomi is irreplaceable. She's not just another wife. She is not just a past lover. She is a woman of divine significance, and no administrative or political obstacle will keep her from fulfilling her destiny. Hi, the Lord liveth. They say, this is exactly what the Oni of Ife is saying. If the information is true, they are right. As a preparation for, Queen Naomi's travel intensified, the air in the palace is thick with suppressed emotion, while no wife dares to only question the Oni's decision. The pain of their exclusion is evident in their eyes, their movement, and their whisper conversation in the secluded corridors of the palace. Many of them had once dreamt of the spotlight, hoping that their union with the Oni would secure them a place of prominence in the royal household. But with Queen Naomi's return to global engagement, their hopes have been quietly dashed. Welcome back to my channel. Yet once again, I appreciate you guys. Taylor Wright, I love you. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and subscribe, please. Some have resigned themselves to fate, understanding that no matter how hard they try, they will never, command the level of attention, reverence, and love that Queen Naomi receives from the Oni of Ife. Others, however, still harbor silent resentment, hoping that somehow the tides will return in their favor. Right now with the working of the ancient sword, I think that there are no longer able to go and do all of those their things that they used to do because they are afraid. Okay, now with Queen Naomi set to embark on her long-awaited international journeys, the dynamics in the palace will never be the same again. As we are hearing, her presence at global event, royal summit, and diplomatic meetings will not only reinforce her status, but will further cement her unmatched influence in the life of the Oni of Ife. So you can see that when they decided to do all the Abriba dance that they did and got her, incarcerated, they knew that her passport was going to be collected because, throughout that period, she was waxing stronger to returning back to the life of the Oni of Ife. And that was what they never, ever wanted. And when everything went as bad as it went, things just went so bad. People started dragging her, everything. And at the end of the day, they say, okay, even if we are going to release her, we won't release her passport. They were very happy. It was, a time of jubilation for them because most of those trips that Oni had scheduled for Olori Naomi at the time was never going to happen. But right now, they are seeing that things are, different, that Oni of Ife, will take Naomi to the ends of the world. Now, one thing remains clear. Queen Naomi returns to prominence. It's a reminder that truly royalty cannot be erased, and her bond with the Oni of Ife remains unshaken, no matter the obstacle. And as she prepares to walk the world stage once again, the palace washes, the world washes, and most importantly, they only otherwise wash in silent mourning, knowing that they will never truly stand where Olori Naomi stands. This is what we are hearing. If the information is true, I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.